Nike's dropping retail partners to focus more on D2C. My name's Alex McEachern, and this is TLDR, your quick hit e-commerce news. A few months ago, Nike announced its CDA strategy, which stands for Consumer Direct Acceleration, or a fancy way of saying D2C. And because of that, modern retail is reporting that they're dropping a few partners, such as Zappos, Bob's Store, and Dillard's. And you might be thinking, those are pretty B-tier retailers for a brand like Nike, but at the end of last year, they actually pulled all their products from Amazon as well. It's clear that Nike wants to own the customer experience, especially when it comes to those online experiences. And that makes sense, considering in the last few months we've seen about 10 years worth of growth in e-commerce penetration, and Nike's going to want to get a piece of that. But it also comes down to removing wholesale partners. Nike's going to have higher margins and greater logistical control by removing some of these partners. But I think where they really want to take back the control is with their brand. They want to own the experience and the values that they're portraying through the channels they're selling through. So, what are they doing now? Well, they're putting way more emphasis on Nike.com and their direct-to-consumer sales through their e-commerce site. But they're also still focusing on retail and planning to open 150 to 200 new retail locations in 2021. But what they're focusing on is what they're calling Nike Live, which is basically retail locations that reflect the community that they're going to, such as this example here, which is in Long Beach. They're also partnering with other brands like the Nike Apple Watch, or this amazing collaboration between Nike and Baseballism, where they recreated some of the most iconic Nike cleats in footwear form. They're also focusing more on communicating their values, which is living a healthy, active lifestyle, but increasingly starting to focus on sustainability through their products. And you can apply that same CDA strategy to your brand. Just focus on owning the customer experience. Drive customers to your own site rather than to a marketplace like Amazon or Etsy, where you're going to relinquish so much of that customer experience control. And you might not be in a rush to open your own retail locations right now, but you can still create amazing experiences online by starting something like a YouTube channel or a podcast, or focusing on additional value-add content for your customers. And finally, look for other brands that have the same core values as you and look for a partnership. Like this example from Howler Brothers and Yeti, where Howler Bros is actually putting the apparel together that's being sold on Yeti's site. Now, what do you think's next in customer experience from Nike? Or what's next in customer experience for your brand? Let me know in the comment section down below. And until next time, that's been TLDR.